queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Salutations. Whenever this message get to you, it's meant for you. So with that basically being said, how y'all doing? The title of this one is You Are Juggling Into a Very Major Decision Towards the Next Chapter, okay? You are juggling in a good decision towards the next chapter. So with that basically being said, shout out to my A1 Day 1, shout out to my B2 Round 2s. With that basically being said, let's go ahead and get in prayer and meditation. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, no matter if it's good, bad, negative, whatever, we're going to get it to the universe so they can deal with it, because we never send it to the center. We send it to the universe, okay? Ashe, amen. Namaste, salah, okay? Hold on. I've been drinking my water and stuff like that. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody doing great, doing wonderful. Shout out again to my mods, A1 Day 1s, B2 Round 2s. Let's go and get into this thing, okay? I'm not going to be with y'all very long. Not tonight, so... Now, what we're going to work on today is calming. Now, some of you may need to work on grounding just a little bit, okay? This may help you in your grounding. Now, it helps you in stillness, support, and balance. Reduce anxiety, support musculoskeletal system, cultivates mental and physical restoration, okay? Now, I feel like some of you may be getting ready to pop off on your top, or somebody may be projecting to make you mad or make you upset. This will help you in times like this. This will definitely help you relax, but caution, it lowers your blood pressure, okay? So, open hands wide, tuck thumbs inside the center of the palms, curl the fingers loosely around the thumbs, making soft fists with both hands. Rest the hands palm on the thighs, lengthen spine and breathe. What we're going to focus on, I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. I rest in the inner balance of calmness and support, okay? Ashe, amen, namaste. So, let's go ahead and get directly in this thing. Let's breathe in. Positive energy. Positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not suitable for you, we're letting it go, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns. Anything that's not for you, we're letting it go. You're doing great. One last time, breathe in. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. Hold it. And release out. I rest in the calm of inner balance and support. I rest in the inner balance and support. Ashe, amen. Namaste, salah. I'm going to let that person slide. Anything else, I'm going to get them. Now, with that basically being said, so let's go ahead and jump directly into this thing. What cards I want to use? All right. Let's go ahead. Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for our beautiful Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Virgo, I feel like you are overcoming over a lot of fears. You're about to step into a new direction, and I feel like Spirit has been guiding you in this direction for so long. Some of you may have been fighting it. Some of you may have been in denial of seeing it the way that it needs to be. But Virgo, I feel like you may be juggling a situation when it comes to you making a choice about you walking away from something good, or learning how to deal with a situation during stressful times. And when I say stressful, I'm not talking about consistently stressful. I'm talking about how to deal with people around you in a certain way where they can't get inside your inner aura or break through your golden egg. It's like everybody see the value in you. They see your worth. They see where you going. They see where you headed. Some people, Virgo, that's around you are manipulative. I'm not gonna lie. Some people see how they can use you and how they can benefit off of you, but it is a small few, like 1% of people that's around you that actually want to see you do good. Now, don't overlook people that's around you that's been doing their best to try to understand you, okay? That's the best way to say it. Now, if you got somebody that's trying to understand you, trying to reason with you, trying to go through the Virgo ways, you need to keep them on your side, okay? Now, not only that, hold on. Let me go and do this now. This is too early because we know John 3:16. So God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, but you don't even know he gave Jesus, and even Jesus didn't want to go through the persecution part. Because if you think about it, before they revised the Bible, Jesus was sitting there saying, "Oh Allah, how please don't forsake me, please don't leave me," and they took that out of the Bible. So if you want to do something like that, do it correctly. Now, not only that, let's get directly into this thing. Spirit guides and the universe. What do we have for the beautiful Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. That even Jesus was human. That made me want to say that even when he was getting persecuted, he know he was getting crossed out. He already knew how the people was around him. You think he didn't know Judas was a cross out? And that remind me of Virgo. Virgo, you are so intuitive. You know people around you are Judases. You know people around you will cross you out, but still you give them the benefit of the doubt because that's just that genuine, innocent, divinely vessel that you carry like Yeshua carried, like Jesus carried. And the thing about it is, you already know. So you was like, it's about time for somebody to cross me out. And this what made, I'm glad that person came in because that's what made it so important. Virgo, you've been juggling this decision about cutting people off that you know that wasn't good from the beginning, that you gave a benefit of the doubt on. Now, if this is you in a relationship and you felt shaky about it and you still gave the person the benefit of the doubt, and now this person trying to make you question your intuition between God and them, that is a Judas. Okay? Now, some of y'all don't know your religion. This is in the Christianity books of the Bible, okay? So make sure you look around. Everybody should know, but it's a lot of people around in different countries don't know. So I'm gonna give you a little history, a little history on that, okay? The story they have written in the books. Now, not only that, let's get directly into this thing. We're gonna jump back and forth today. So we got the Ten of Wands basically being in reverse, clarified with the Four of Pentacles basically being upright. So it is letting me know that Virgo, the good thing I like about this is you are releasing a lot of burdens. You are letting go a lot of responsibility that's no longer suitable for you, and you're hanging on to your dignity. Now, this could be somebody want to release their burdens off all on you and make you hold and try to hold you accountable for the things they don't want to put work on, okay? Now, not only that, I feel like you are starting to pack light. And when I say pack light, I ain't talking about material. Emotionally, you are starting to pack light when it comes to individuals. You starting to know the people around you long enough how to bait switch you, how they try to do whatever they can to get in their good graces. Now, Virgo, again, the 1%, work with the 1%. Now, we got 100% out of this. So with the 1%, and you know that 1%, you know, kind of sketchy, but you know, more like genuine because you ain't found nothing, anything like that. You need to do what you need to do, okay? Now, let's go ahead. Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like right now you're releasing a lot of burdens that's coming into your life, or you may be ready to juggle and release this all because you want some type of balance. Right now, you are going through the challenges of completing cycles that's no longer meant to be in your life. Completing cycles that's no longer set for you to be in fear. Because what I love about this is your main things at the bottom, like, you know, your situation, your challenge, and the outcome is all divinely meant. So it is letting me know you are starting to see the reflections in yourself as well about this balance that you want. You are cutting people off if they are not matching your energy. Now, even though you are allowing things to end for this newness, you are starting to understand. Even though you got a pure, genuine heart, even though you this innocent vessel, and let's say it correctly, in your perception, you are a pure, genuine vessel. You are starting to overcome and have the courage to release all of this responsibility. You are starting to have the courage and the strength to endure, to hang on to the things that you want to hang on for yourself. It's no longer being controlled by certain people. It's no longer being manipulated by friends. You are standing your ground. You are keeping yourself in good graces with life, with the universe. These are why the blessings are coming in. And some people are like, I don't see my blessings. Look, every blessing that comes in your life don't have to be material, okay? You get spiritual blessings. You get emotional blessings. You get financial blessings. You get all type of blessings within yourself because you are doing the work. You have been doing everything that is necessary, from juggling situations. And that means juggling your stressful job, and your stressful relationship, and even your stressful self at times. So you've been juggling, going through all of this because you are so eager and so ready to get into this next chapter. People around you are starting to be nervous and scared because, Virgo, you are purging. You are purging. You know who's good. You are starting to realize who's not. Now, spirit guides in the universe. Let's clarify the Ten of Wands with the Oracle card. Spirit guides in the universe. Clarify the Ten of Wands. And that's what it is. You had to release something, Virgo, in order to change. And you was in a cocoon stage where you was in the dark. Many people, you didn't understand people. People weren't understanding you. You was trying to get them, you was trying to explain A through Z to them. They didn't want to understand that. Now, not only that, you turn around and completed this cycle. Spirit wanted you to understand that it is important for you to know that even though you are alone, you hold value. Even though you're in a relationship and people don't see you like that, you hold value. Even though when you at a job and people start to push your buttons because they are in fear of your character. They are in fear of your spirit. They are in fear of your soul. You have been juggling the ins and out with yourself for so long. Now the war is over with yourself mentally. The demons or the deities that you had to face, and you're like, well, I ain't got no demons. Yes, you do. Let me tell you, everybody got demons. Everybody got deities. What I like to call deities is emotions. When you be feeling negative, that's a deity. When you be feeling down and out with depression, that's a deity. You are starting to understand how to eliminate and de-escalate these deities. And now you are starting the deity of happiness to come in, the deity of joy to come in, the deity of confidence. You are getting everything back that you once had, maybe before you hit a certain cycle. Or let's say with some people, before you was in a relationship, before you was at a certain job that made you stress yourself out. You are gaining your power back. You are standing your ground. People don't like it. They want you to be in the matrix, in the worldly matrix. They want you, if you go to work, they don't want you to celebrate your life. They don't want you to enjoy your life. They want you to be in there and slave yourself out till they can get the next person in there when you croak over. When it comes to a relationship, some of you need to start to enjoy the self-preservation of your life, of what you are getting, instead of worried about what is Didi doing. I like saying Didi. What Didi doing? What Mimi doing? What Jen doing? You can't worry about what your friends doing. Can't worry about what your significant other doing. If your significant other ain't picking up the phone, okay, we are adults. Stop acting like kids. And that's the problem. Spiritually, some people are spiritually still babies and spiritually still toddlers while you are walking around as a young spiritual adult. You are turning around babysitting, spiritually babysitting some of these people in your life because they still spiritual toddlers. Why keep messing with spiritual toddlers? You let them toddlers be. You know how your kids have a tantrum? And you know, for my people, you know, they have a tantrum. What we do after so long, we used to be like, oh, come here, let me get you. And then we get frustrated. Then after being frustrated, what you do? You start walking over that child because you know that child putting on an act. Right now, people around you putting on spiritual acts because they want that attention. They want your energy. And when you stop giving your energy to these people and they see now you are pouring it into yourself, these people are starting to get scared. They're starting to get nervous because they got to do the work. They ain't ready to do the work. That's why they keep projecting their pain and problems on you, Virgo, and that's when you kept accepting it. So right now, you are going through the cycles to complete this by learning how to let go. Now, I'm not saying cut off. I'm saying let go. Let go of people's worries. Let go of people's stress. Let go of people's doubts. If they're at work and people want to turn around and try to project they little bad day they had on you, you are not falling for the tactics anymore. Now, you are still speaking how you feel, but it ain't the Virgo. It's more like, hey, I don't like what you said to me. I ain't saying disrespectful. I want you to respect it. If you can't respect it, yeah, hey, I know my value enough. I know if I leave this place, I will have another job. It's just life. And even in relationships, hey, if you want to turn around and be with your friends all the time and your priorities are your friends and your priority is your job and your priority is everything else besides what we got building on as the Virgo, that is fine. You go ahead and take yourself that way. And you do all the things with your friends and you do all the things with the miserable people that you are dealing with. But I am focused on myself right now. And if a person can't give you what you want, Virgo, you are no longer being mentally trapped in your mind about how to deal with them individuals. You learn how to let go. It's like weights. You learn how to let go. You got tired to a point where you done went and endured so much by lifting people up off of you. By lifting, you had to understand you had to get yourself off the bench. You've been too busy building and gaining everybody around. Like even with push-ups, you go down for a minute, you understand the lessons, and you come back up and you elevate. You go down again, understand the lesson again, then you get back up and you elevate. You know what? Your mama wasn't talking enough when she was on it. Anyway, now let's keep going. You are learning how to receive, and you are learning how to be open by letting go. Yes, you was guarded when it comes to these people because you knew something wasn't right, because they was only trying to give you a broken image of what they want you to be, not the full image of what you are seeing in yourself. Now, not only that, Virgo, I am sensing for you, I love the stability that you are carrying for yourself, because you are hanging on to your spirituality. You are hanging on to your decisions. You are hanging on to making good choices in your life. All because when people don't want to give you that foundation that you asked for, that solid foundation, that peace and balance and harmony, you are learning how to stop entertaining these people. You have stopped entertaining because you want to seek divine justice and divine balance. And the more you was clinging on to people, the more your feminine energy wasn't working. But the more balance you see, and the more you start showing yourself love, and the more you start showing people you about this action, the more they can't accept the truth of how they really are. The more they can't accept the intentions of being around you, because they love you so much, Virgo, they scared to lose you. The reason they're scared to lose you because they know cycles needs to be completed. You done your work. And the reason why the dynamic of the duo is not working the way that it is because somebody can't trigger you no more. They can't trigger you no more. It's no more. You are no longer in disharmony with yourself. You are starting to be more balanced about allowing spirit and allowing the universe to take over. And the more you allow the universe to take over, the more your strength. The more you start to overcome and start to know that your wish fulfillments are right around the corner. Only person who's stopping your wish fulfillment is you. Why, you ask? I'm glad you said that. Because if you stop allowing people into your life to hinder you from the direction that you are going, nobody can't stop you. It's like you going down. It's like you going to a destination. Let's say like you going to the store, right? You got to leave the house. You got to go to the store. Soon you leave and preparing yourself, here comes some distraction. You take care of that, here comes another distraction. After that, here comes another distraction. So now you finally got to the car. You finally done eliminate that, got to the car. You got everybody settled. Now when you driving, you still got more distractions because you supposed to be going to the destination A to B. But while you driving, you seeing different things that can stir you off your course. But what you are doing, you're keeping tunnel vision on what you need to complete. You, even though you glancing and looking out, you looking at the scenery while you driving, but you still defensive. And the reason why you defensive because you don't want no accidents. You don't want no wrecks. You don't want nothing that's going to stop you getting to your destination. But then again, here we go. You may see one of your homegirls. You may need to get gas. You may need to do something on the side note before getting there. But the point is, you are going from your destination, from you being who you are, to the greatness that you can become. And while you will turn around and make, you'll get sidetracked with a relationship. You'll get sidetracked with a job. Because the devil's trying to keep you. And let's look at it this way. I'm going to go this way. Devil's trying to keep you off your track. Enemy's trying to keep you off your track. The reason why they keeping you off your track is because, hold on, y'all. The reason why they keeping you like that because they don't want you to make it to your destination. And now they see you finally getting to that store to get your rewards, to get your abundance, to get whatever God got designed for you, whatever the universe got designed for you. See, people was trying to stir you off to get something off of you. Virgo, when you go on this stuff, stop over here, Virgo, and help me right here. Nah, I'm focused right now. Virgo, you got to stay focused. Let's see what else that we got. What are some of the challenges? Spirit guides in the universe. I feel like a challenge for you right now is people are mad because of greed, Virgo. They arrogance in a way because you stopped giving in. And since you're receiving the victory, now you're receiving the accolades that you deserve about understanding how to be your higher self. Now you seeing balance. You are understanding that people around you who are not creating a foundation, it's time to make that decision to give them less effort because you know they started to dim your light. The more they start to dim your light and make you be who you need to be, and the more they started to talk to you, the more you elevated your soul. Now, Bob, I'm sorry for that. If you need professional help or professional counseling right now, this is not the right place to get it. And I love that. If you need somebody to talk to, call the hotline, okay? It's very important. Like, if you're going through anything, just go on and do what you got to do, okay? Go find help, okay? So what I got to do, because you keep doing this, I didn't want to be that person to do it. Go get help. All right, spirit guides in the universe. I feel like right now, the more you starting to understand about how to care for yourself, the more you understand let go of problems, the more you understand that the progression that you've been taking about revealing things to yourself, you are starting to see the bigger picture. People cannot no longer put you in any type of conflict because you allowing the cycles to be. You're allowing the person to be who they need to be. You are starting to go towards your wish fulfillment, and you're starting to see personal happiness within yourself. Now, with this emotional fulfillment, yeah, people still trying to take you off your course and off your road. People really don't understand how you operate, and they really don't see your value, all because right now the love that you carry for them, they see the love, but they don't see the love within them. At your job, they see your value, but they can't give you the value that you truly worth and need. But they are in fear that, Virgo, the way that you operate, you are boss type material, you are CEO material, you are CFO material. People don't understand that you can turn around and have a job. And if I know my Virgos, you can not have a job and still make enough ends meet so you would be prosperous very well. I'm not saying to survive, I'm talking about very well. So I love y'all. I love this energy. Now, the decision some of y'all is juggling is if you want to let go of somebody in a relationship. Some of y'all are in a decision right now to realize, do you want to let go of some type of job? But Spirit want to say, just hang tight for a little minute. It's not time yet, because the balance that you need to see, you got to put in the effort. Stop putting the effort into other people that slowly have not been pouring into you, and you still hoping and wishing that they're going to do that. Understand, it is what it motherfucking is, okay? Now, the more you starting to progress forward, the more you starting to look out and make plans. The more you starting to look out and make plans in your life, the sharper your mind becomes. The more you can see the truth. The more you understand logically about new things that you need to do in your life, going towards your personal transformation, you may need to put a little bit more self-love into yourself, okay? I know it may sound a little conceited at this point, but you are breaking the algorithm of negativity. I feel like right now you have shut down talking to a lot of people that you know that's going to put you in that space. Now, the love that you have for other people right now, they got to understand they got to go through the personal choices in their life in order for them to get theyself together. You be too busy trying to be a super Virgo, here I come to say the D, and you can't save them. Like, you can't save people anymore. Only person you can save is yourself. Now, if it's your kids and they at an age where you are in that training mode, yes, take care of them. But if they 14, 15, 16 and the structure, they already learned what they want to learn off of you. So with that basically being said, you're going to have to reevaluate yourself. And sometimes, honestly, for real, now be for real, I'm real on this. Some of y'all need to look at your kids. If they, you know, the adolescent stage, you know the difference. But if they turn around and not in a state where they need to be, do a reflection on yourself. Because it may be something that you was programmed that you see through them that you may need to work on, okay? Because it's no rule book when it comes to parenting. Everybody who parents are all in survival, okay? And you learned that from your mother. She learned that from her mother. She learned that from her mother. So on and so on and so on. So this is how you be breaking generational curses and generational cycles. It's because you are no longer thinking about the transitional programming of what you was raised in. You will start doing things in the new light of you seeing you. So when it comes around to these individuals that's around, you got to understand, baby, be you. It's very important for you to be yourself, all because these people are running from them trying to heal themselves, okay? Not only running, Virgo, they are running, okay? Okay. Now, for the ones that who don't want to do right, for the ones who want to do all this crazy stuff and try to keep you inspiring, keep you in spiritual contempt and emotional distress and this, that, and the other, pray tonight. I need you to pray. Some of us don't pray enough. And just be like, universe, God, all the challenges, I show gratitude because now I finally understand. I understand that people around me is not going to be like me, and that is all right. I understand that some of these people that you enter into my life was learning lessons, and I understand. God, you got to talk to God like, God, I thank you. I'm giving you gratitude now. Let's change this energy into a positive dynamic. Let's start these wish fulfillments that I've been asked for and putting the work in. I thank you for already having it coming down, being delivered to me. I thank you for the spiritual team that protects over me, because it could have been another day that a Virgo could have been locked up. It could have been another day that a Virgo would have been on that SK list, the serial list. Now, it could have been another day you could have seen this Virgo on the news, but it's not today. Your limbs working, your lungs are healthy, you're breathing, you're working on yourself, you getting yourself together, and especially be like, God, I thank you right now for the haters, because even though they came in my life, I am now aware of what to see, and I am ready for the new beginnings, because the things that I don't understand, God, you put me through this for me to understand, and I thank you for it. I say, amen. That's how you gotta talk. Now, make sure y'all hit that like, comment, subscribe button. With that basically being said, I am open to receive messages, signs, and guidance from my guardian angels. No lie, no cap. I say, amen, salah. Now, I appreciate all my body does for me. I appreciate all my body does for me. I say, amen, salah. My body always let me know what it needs, baby. See? These in the line. My body always let me know what it needs. Now, before we close out, let's get a couple of more before we close out. Spirit guides in the universe. What else you want to say to Virgo before we close this? And I love it. Virgo, Queen of Pentacles basically being upright, clarified by the page of cups upright. Virgo, I am sensing that your abundance is coming in. Everything from the past that meant for you is coming into play. You got good news, good opportunities. Now, if you are leaving some type of situation, this person don't want you to leave. They may offer something to you, but I feel like for your peace of mind, you made it. Now, some things that you are not seeing, you got to allow cycles to continuously end, okay? This is subconscious. Now, not only subconsciously, you do got a long-term blessing coming in for you. This can be a job that's going to be long-term. This can be a new relationship, or this can be a reconciliation. To each his own. Now, one thing I do say, if you are in a marriage, I do not condone leaving unless it significantly can't be fixed. Now, if it can't be fixed, I'm not saying stay there in misery. I'm not going to say that. Because I want you to be happy, because you only got one life to live in this human university called the universe, okay? So while we are going through classes and still learning lessons and still evolving as this body get older, we are in a college level now. We are in the university of the universe, and we are humankind, and we are still a species that's learning just like everything else, but everything is coming your way. What I'm showing you is this right here to close it out. This how close you are. You just frustrated about things in life. Don't be frustrated. Just if you take a time out and breathe, relax, understand where you're at, and just realize all she got to do is step over. All you got to do is take that caring energy and step over that final hump is by letting go. So with that basically being said, if that reading works out for you, helps you, or you heard something in this, hit that like button on that one. Comment below. Talk to me. Hey, like Sean. Sean, a Waunstar, it don't make a difference. Hey, just want to thank you. Thank you for lifting me up. And it don't be me to be like, thank the universe, because it's all the universe here, okay? So that basically being said, I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I say, amen, baby. And we finished before 30 minutes. And we got a lot of knowledge in there. Now, one thing before I close up out of here. Now, if y'all want to see, I got a new episode out on the cast. Now, if you want to look at the description box below, the link is in there. Now, for all my Virgos, that even if you like, it's still good. It's a good channel. I don't be on that stuff. I give information. Now, go tune in there and tell me what you think about that channel. Okay. So I love you. Y'all have a good one. Blessful.